As you let your mind wander for a moment, you begin to realize something. You've been moving through life, feeling like you always had to think faster, think more, racing ahead, trying to catch up to your own thoughts. But what if, by slowing down just a little bit, you could actually achieve so much more? Can you feel that subtle shift? When you stop trying to push yourself beyond your limits and instead begin to breathe, to be, something magical starts to happen. Isn't that curious? Because the more you try to rush, the more you feel like you're running in circles, almost like your mind is running a race that's got no finish line. But what if the key is in releasing that pressure? What if the secret wasn't in racing against time, but in allowing yourself to just be with time? When you stop pushing, stop overthinking, isn't it fascinating how your mind just naturally starts to expand, begins to process things effortlessly? It's like a space opens up inside of you, a space where ideas flow more freely, where your creative mind can open up with ease. It's almost like you've always been carrying around a heavy weight, but when you start to let go, you realize that weight, it was never really yours to carry. The more you release, the more you expand into the person you're always meant to be. And in that stillness, do you notice how much more powerful you feel? How much more in control you are of your thoughts, of your actions, of your choices? The more you step back, the more you take a breath and simply allow, the more things fall into place naturally. It's curious how you can let go and suddenly everything becomes easier. When you stop running ahead, when you stop forcing your thoughts, you discover everything you ever needed was always right there, just waiting for you to trust in the process. Isn't it amazing how your mind is already naturally brilliant, but it needs space to show you that brilliance? And just notice how much more effortlessly you process things when you let go. The more you slow down, the more your mind begins to function at its highest level. Isn't it interesting how the moment you stop trying so hard, you unlock a whole new level of ability? You can hear the answers. You can see the solutions. Your mind's memory becomes sharper. Your creativity becomes more fluid. The more you embrace that calm, quiet space, the more your brain works like a finely tuned instrument. It's like a piano. When you stop forcing your hands, stop trying to play faster than the music flows, you find every note sounds more beautiful, more harmonious. And when you embrace this rhythm, you start to notice the world around you. It flows with the same ease. The more relaxed you become, the more connected you feel to everything, to everyone, to your own potential. Now imagine this. You've reached a point where every time you take a deep breath, every time you allow that calm to wash over you, your mind becomes more powerful. The thoughts that once scattered in a million directions, they now come together in perfect harmony. Can you see it? Your creative abilities rise. Your intuition sharpens. You begin to move to the world effortlessly. And isn't it amazing to realize that the more you trust in this process, the more you begin to experience the world as if everything is working with you. You feel more connected, more aligned with your purpose, more energized. Not from the force of will, but from the flow of life. It's like you've been fighting the current all this time, but the moment you relax into it, you notice that the current is actually carrying you to exactly where you need to be. It's so powerful when you stop trying to force your mind to be something it's not, and instead you simply let it be. And as you breathe, as you release that overthinking, you find you're able to process information faster, clearer, and more effectively than ever before. Doesn't it feel like you're tapping into a hidden strength? And here's what's even more incredible. The more you embrace that stillness, the more you embrace that calm, the more you begin to connect to your visual memory, your creative mind. You see, when your auditory focus quiets down, your visual mind accelerates. You start to notice your mind can process images, ideas and solutions with incredible speed. And this is where the magic happens. When you let go, your creativity ignites. Your mind becomes a superpower, effortlessly turning information into insights, knowledge into action, and dreams into reality. Can you imagine what it would feel like to know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the more you relax, the faster and smarter you actually become? Doesn't it feel right? As if everything is falling into place, just as it should. It's like you've been given the keys to a new world, where your mind works for you, not against you. What if this state of calm focus becomes your new natural state? What if this relaxed power is who you are now? Every time you breathe in, every time you pause, every time you release the pressure of overthinking, you enter a state of pure potential. Imagine from this moment on, knowing that the quieter you become, the stronger you are. And doesn't that feel so empowering? The more you embrace this, the more you tap into your true potential, the more powerful, clear and capable you become. And it's so simple. Just relax, let go, and watch as your mind begins to soar.